Scarefactor.com. Hey guys, Tyler and Nora here with Team Zombillies and the Scarefactor.com. And we have just arrived at Necropolis Underground in Indianapolis, Indiana. Formerly known as just Necropolis, I believe. They're under new management this year, so a little bit of rebranding going on. And can't really, if you haven't been here before, they're in like this industrial complex, I believe. Yeah, you can kind of see the line back here in the background. And so yeah, they got a parking sign out front. Got flaggers waving cars in, make sure we don't get run over here. And so yeah, we're curious to see what's new and going on this year. We'll be sure to take lots of pictures and videos and keep you guys updated along the way. So we got up here closer to the ticket booth, start hearing some creepy sounds. Getting you amped up, ready to go in. Got some blue lights here. And if you look over here, the Dark Armies, that is a indoor paintball and laser tag arena that you can do here during the off season, in case you're watching this during the off season. And let's see, get some of the ticket pricing here. $35 general admission, fast pass is $50. You can get straight front of the line access for a nice $75. Gets you past all the lines, and it gets you a free t-shirt, so not a bad gig. Alright guys, just got out of Necropolis and holy cow, that place is
a lot different.
A lot different since we've been here. The actors are just bouncing off the walls, full of energy. Really exciting to see. Huge improvement over the last time we were here. Of course, that was probably 4 or 5 years ago, so a whole lot has changed.
Never ever seen that many hidey holes in a haunted house.
Oh my gosh, they got actors crawling out of the woodwork.
They told
so
us in
many
one
actors.
attraction alone there was over 100 different spots for actors to pop out of.
Yep. All the bases are covered. They're coming from above you, below you, out of pianos. I mean, that's just in the first haunt. Furniture. So the first haunt is kind of like a haunted house, kind of old haunted mansion type theme. Returning guests will probably remember that. I remember that haunt pretty similar from the last time we were here. I mean, all the new actors and stuff makes it a totally different experience, and the whole intro to the place is different. You gotta crawl and run away from huge rats and possums and stuff to just get into the property. And then the second one, which one was the second one? Is it the cemetery?
Yes.
The cemetery, that's still
kind of voodoo cemetery.
Yeah, they've kind of put a voodoo twist on things. What was the guy's name that kept following us through there? Baron. He's got a big bone through his nose and body painting, and he does have a snake out in the queue line. So if you're, yeah, we're gonna make a right turn.
Lonely car out there.
Yeah, we're out here a little bit late, and we're closed the place down.
We looked at both of their escape rooms.
They do have a
tarot card reading.
Oh yeah.
And they have a VR haunted house. We did that too.
That was cool. It's in its motion too, like you sit in the seat and it kind of rolls you around.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Damn long legs. I can't keep up with you. You take me to a Goodwill and I will outrun him in a second.
Right.
But I can't.
Take her shopping.
The hotel, I'd like to note, I don't remember the hotel at all the last time we were here. She told me they had changed it a lot since last year, so I'm not for sure how long it's been here.
I don't think we saw the hotel last time we were here.
But the number 13 follows us everywhere. Uh-huh. And you have to go through the door number 13 like at least 4 times.
Our room number was 13.
Yes.
So.
And you're only allowed to go in your room number.
Uh-huh.
So you see it in this whole hallway of doors, and they're all numbered up to 15. At least I saw 15.
Yeah.
And so you go through 13 because that's what you're told to do, and then you go through scenes, and then you come back out to that hallway, and there's a 13, and you're like, surely we don't go back in that same door. You go in there, and it's not the same number 13 door, and then it happens again and again, like you're reliving different nightmares.
Yeah, it's weird. Very surreal. It loops you back into the same entrance hallway, and it's like, I know we just went in that door, but you go in there,
and there was one actor sitting there standing on a bed that was flat out creepy looking. Of course, there's
a lot of creepy looking
quite a
people
few.
in there.
Yeah, Kevin, that now owns Necropolis Underground, he's always found a way to get masks that like nobody else has, and they're like downright creepy masks. And they've got some in there. I don't know if they've had them before, if they just got them this year, but some of them you look at them and you're like, get away from me. You know, they're creepy.
All the costuming was good, really. I mean, there's a few that weren't quite as good as others, but
there's a voodoo
I'd
lady
say
in there,
90,
and, like,
95% of them.
Yeah, there's a voodoo lady, and like she's in like a freaking legit voodoo, like, just, I don't know. She's
Like
only
the whole side of her dress thingy's split and got
Yeah.
like these white stripes and
she looks like she literally just
insignias
come
all
flying
over.
out of the jungle somewhere, and you're like,
Yeah.
and she's up there.
And they're chanting these weird little blue king. I mean, I was summoning demons on
I
us.
don't know
and
what they're
shit.
doing, but he kept yelling demons.
Demons.
He told us we were home.
Yep. So that was quite an interesting, and that's just the cemetery. That's just haunt number 2.
Yeah.
And then we told you about the hotel, and then the last one is the insane asylum. It's got a name. I can't remember it right now. There's so much to remember.
They
But,
are shot happy in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you don't like shots, you might not like it. When I got shot probably 6 times while I was in there. Yeah.
There's a very spooky looking doctor in there,
Mhm.
and I
he
thought
had a lot of blood on him.
You know,
Looked like he'd been getting bloody for a while.
and the whole scene's bloody. We told him they were making it beautiful in
He's
there.
messy
But
doctor.
the guy he didn't seem much taller than me in the scene, but he was kind of slumped over, so he wasn't like a real intimidating fellow. He's kind of scary looking, got contacts in, and he's all, you know, decked out. But we were walking around him and around a hospital bed that's on wheels, and all of a sudden he goes from the floor up to the top of this hospital bed that's like counter height, and I'm like, holy shit.
He just jumped right up her.
Yeah, I'm like, huh.
Super energetic. Lots, and like you said, lots of little hidey holes, and they'll slam them things open. And
They slam them.
we was talking to one of the managers there for a minute. He said they break stuff all the time. So I mean, it's intense in there. I mean, if you're in the way, I mean, I feel sorry for you.
And they are not a touch haunt.
No, they are not touching. All the actors were doing real good. Some of them weren't wearing masks, but they were staying away from you, so that's cool. Didn't see any problems with anything going on there. Had hand sanitizer out. They've got touchless hand sanitizers out. And even at the VR stuff, when I picked it up to put it on, I could feel that it was, you know, still had some alcohol stuff on it. So they're doing real good about wiping everything down. Super impressed. Can't wait to come back next year. Be sure to check us out, Team Zombillies, thescarefactor.com for the full review. That should be up. That's the last one of the weekend, so we're hoping this Wednesday or
Hopefully
Thursday,
by Wednesday,
whenever you're watching
but
this.
it just depends.
This is
Haunt number 5.
Haunt number 5 of the weekend. Is it October 10th?
Yes. I
Is
think
today?
So. It
Is
might
when
be
we're
the
here?
11th.
Might
now,
be the
I don't
11th.
know.
They're starting to blur together. But yeah, check us out, scarefactor.com, and we'll see you soon. .com